This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV 24/7.
Well, if anyone can convince you to log on, it's Chulbul Pandey at a recently inaugurated computer training center in Mumbai. Hello and welcome to Night Out Tonight, and I'm not the only one caught in Salman Khan's web. Radhika Awasthi is too, but a la a certain Miss Kaif, there's someone else as well who's rocking Radhika's world these days, right, Rad?
You could say that, Bev. Totally. I was suffering from the impending Monday night blues earlier till I saw a new rock star on Bollywood's horizons. Though I must say it seems like Ranbir Kapoor has pirated his latest musician act straight off a certain Mr. Jack Sparrow. I'm sure you got the drift, so wait patiently.
Well, we certainly have a rocking show coming up, so here's a look at what's making the show tonight. It's a case of piracy as Ranbir rocks Johnny's look for Rockstar. Priyanka Chopra chooses not to kiss and not to tell, but we have the details anyway. And it's time to replay till the sun shines as action replay promotions get into fast-forward mode. Now, first up on the show tonight, it's time for Radhika's dream to come true because she's getting Johnny Depp and Ranbir Kapoor in one very attractive package. Right, Rad?
Yes, Bev, that's what you call the ideal dream combo. Though I wonder how will Ranbir react on being compared to one of Hollywood's sexiest actors. I'm sure Rockstar is used to all that adulation, and this Rocket Singh is no exception. Here's why.
We let them into a secret that you can strum the guitar.
Yes, I mean I still suck at it, but I'm learning. It's obviously for Imtiaz Aswan.
And the actor formerly known as Rocket Singh has turned into a rock star.
It's amazing, you know, it's so beautiful. The first time I played two chords without breaking a rhythm, it felt so nice. You know, you feel connected to music, you feel spiritual in a way. So I'm having fun with it, but I really suck at it still. So I have a long way to go.
But as the first looks of his look are being revealed, we find ourselves a bit confused. Because in this image anyways, his look is less rock star and more Jack Sparrow. And while we are not sure why a rock star would be styled like a pirate of the Caribbean, perhaps we shouldn't be surprised. After all, this is not the first time we've seen the Buccaneer look get a Bollywood makeover. Remember Amitabh Bachchan in Jhoom Barabar Jhoom. But of course, the thing that really hits an odd note is that in the film, Ranbir is said to be playing a small-town boy turned mega rock star. A character apparently inspired by Jim Morrison, who looks nothing like this. Well, after the lukewarm reception of his latest Anjana act, we hope Ranbir manages to make this work. And who knows, smart actor that he is, Junior Kapoor may have already taken the safe route and taken some guitar lessons from cousin Kareena's Chote Nawab.
Simon and Garfunkel's song called The Boxer. I am strumming some Beatles songs, you know, just starting with old school, easier chords. I'm playing the acoustic guitar, but like I said, it's really hard and I have a long way to go.
Please, that way we know he'll hit the right note.
And it's now time to replay till the sun shines as the action replay team gets into fast-forward mode as promotions reach a feverish yet festive pitch.
वैसे तो दिनचर्या तो अपने आप हो गई जब एक इंसान की रिलीज रहती है फ्राइडे पे तो वो वैसे ही फट जाता है तो उसे फटाकों की जरूरत नहीं होती है उसके दिल में से अपने आप ही आवाजें आती हैं
जोर का झटका.
What's that they say about famous last words? But as the action replay gang gear up for their Diwali release, they certainly seem to be feeling rather festive. And we're not just talking fashion. Yes, at a function this weekend, the newly minted master Akshay Kumar and Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, fresh off the success of Robot, were in replay mode in more ways than one.
मैंने इनको कुछ नहीं बताया, इन्होंने मुझे सब कुछ बताया. ये मेरे डायरेक्टर हैं, he is the captain of my ship.
I believe in my director's concept completely. I'm a committed actor.
But why should fans embrace the swinging 70s, or at least the 70s as envisioned by Vipul Shah? Well, the toothsome twosome just for starters.
Luckily I had Akshay and Ash who can carry off anything, and that was the best part for me, because it just became so easy. Then when you see them in blocks you feel okay, you know, it's the most authentic retro look that you got. So that became very, very easy for us.
As for Ash, she's only too happy to hit the rewind button on her favorite subject, her famous family.
I live with actors from the period. My father-in-law and my mother-in-law are very, very celebrated actors within the industry by the whole country. So yes, I have the privilege of being family to wonderful actors from the era. And in terms of our inspiration in the film, we had so many, I mean all of them.
And if you're wondering about a special Diwali episode of her father-in-law's hit show, don't hold your breath.
Namaste, thank you. Okay.
Since that's a move we've seen before, it must be said both do know how to put the replay into replay. In Mumbai, with Sakshi Kapoor, Anjali Doshi for NDTV.
And after all those promotions, the action replay team could certainly do with a break. But Deepika Padukone needs no such thing as she spins a couple of tall tales, not about Ranbir for a change, but about her co-star, Imran. Now, we've spent a large portion of the day already talking about Deepika Padukone's fantastic posture and also that great height. Now, Deepika, the first thing everyone has noticed in the promos...
1 second, I'm going to lose my posture for just for Kunal's sake.
Thank you. No,
She's taking a break.
She's taking a break.
And now break ke baad. And if you thought it was because Deepika Padukone's forthcoming co-star Imran Khan was feeling, how should we say this, vertically challenged in the face of her towering height, not so much. Turns out the two are actually better matched than you would think.
First party that we had for Break Ke Baad in my house, Imran and Deepika came together, and Danish, the director, said, "Oh my God, Imran, you're taller than her." And he said, "Really?" And they stood back to back. And Imran is taller than Deepika.
How much has he paid you for saying this?
No,
we have proof. We have proof. I think we should leak that picture.
We will leak that picture.
It sounds like a tall tale. We don't blame you. But they also insist that they're well coordinated on other fronts too, especially when it comes to a little kiss and tell. Was the big kiss, which is being made a big deal out of right now, was that nerve-wracking in any way?
Small kiss that's being made a big deal.
I know. It's just, it's like a peck. It's not even like a full-fledged
But
kiss
that's the
or
thing, even though
like
it's just a peck, there's still, you can sense a lot of chemistry in that. I'm
You know, but you know, see, chemistry is something you can't plan.
Yeah.
You can write it on paper, but then after that you have to leave it to the actors. You know, you have to just leave it to them.
And while Deepika and Imran may have their sizzling moments, the film's trailers do give us a been there, seen that sort of feeling. I have to ask one thing, okay, it might not be very flattering, but some people are saying that it looks like a mix of I Hate Love Stories and Love Aajkal. What do you have to say about that?
No. It is a mix of I Hate Love Stories, Love Aajkal, Hum Tum,
DDLJ,
Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, Dil To Pagal Hai.
Because these are all
Sangam.
love stories. The minute I believe that every second film that we make today is a love story. So when obviously if you're going to just judge by the promo and the promo suggests that it is a love story, you're obviously going to think that it's like so and so, like so and so.
Right, so Break Ke Baad isn't exactly breaking away. Then again, did you really expect it to? In Mumbai, Beverly White for NDTV. Now, anyone who has seen the promos of Hiss would agree that the film needs some divine intervention. And guess what? Mallika Sherawat also seems to agree.
Mallika Sherawat is doing everything she can to connect to her character in the forthcoming Hiss, even if the shooting's well behind her. At the Cannes Film Festival, she hit the red carpet with an unsuspecting snake wrapped around her neck. And now on a trip to Kerala, she's clearly looking to her subject for some divine intervention. Yes, Mallika visited the ancient Manarasala snake temple. Dressed in a happy change of pace, in traditional Malayali attire.
Yes, I have come to pay my respects to the Nag Devi. Without her, nothing is possible. Everything happens because of her. So I've come to pay my respect and see the beautiful temple. After 24 years, a film on Nagin is made in India. It's been a long time, so my prayer was everybody who's associated with the film and the film to do well.
A large part of the film was shot in Kerala, and Malika insists that she wants to come back for some more.
Please, I love Shobana. I have great respect for Mohanlal ji. I would love to do a Malayalam movie if I get a great role.
Yes, well, with this one, Malika was hoping that her fans would be hysterical with excitement. So far, that hasn't happened. But with the blessings behind her, let's see if that changes.
Welcome back. You're still watching Night Out, and it's now time to get you some steaming Bollywood gossip. Priyanka Chopra is refusing to kiss and tell. So is that the reason Shahid's throwing some major tude? Well, let's find out.
Seems we haven't heard the last of the star-crossed Hrithik Roshan and Barbara Mori after an army of white ants eroded the Roshan-Mori Dostana and the Janta gave the jury a decisive thumbs down. We hear the two are all set to meet at the marquee once again. No, thankfully Kites is not resurfacing from the debris. Instead, the two will be releasing their respective films on the same day.
I have genuine love and respect for Barbara, and she's become very close to our family.
So Barbara's Spanish film, My Brother's Wife, which has been dubbed in Hindi and English and retitled as Spanish Beauty, will hit theatres on the 19th of November, the same day as Guzarish. And no, in case you're wondering, it's not a coincidence. Apparently, this has been deliberately planned by the distributor of Miss Mori's latest enterprise, hoping to cash in on the former chemistry and the tabloid tales that are likely to follow.
I call her and say, baby, please help me because...
But that's not the only reason. We also hear that the gentleman in question isn't exactly a fan of the Roshans, ever since they bickered over the merchandise of Kaho Na Pyar Hai. Of course, since the Hrithik starer is likely to benefit the most from the buzz, we are not sure this is in fact one of the best laid plans. And well, Hrithik is not the only one in the mood to kiss and tell. It seems Priyanka Chopra is in no mood to get up close and personal with her co-stars, or at least some of them. The actress has reportedly put her pretty foot down and has refused to shoot an intimate scene with Anu Kapoor in Vishal Bharadwaj's Sat Khoon Maaf. The actress, who had no qualms getting her flirt on in fashion, who certainly steamed things up as sweetie and proved that she and her Anjana were no strangers, was apparently uneasy at the thought of getting intimate with Anu Kapoor because of his age and seniority. The director was fortunately more accommodating than her, and the scenes we hear were shot separately. But even if this miss decided not to kiss, well, with her looks and talent, guess it's Sat Khoon Maaf for Priyanka all the way. And finally, it may no longer be love actually between the Desi girl and her pint-sized Kapoor, who apparently has an attitude taller than his 5-foot-something frame. The Kameena, who is currently working on Dad Pankaj Kapoor's Mausam, is said to be so busy basking in the glory of being considered by the distinguished ladies Meera Nair and Deepa Mehta for his next, that he seems to be floating on higher ground.
But most importantly, like I said, because I want to learn, I have to change my mindset.
So when filmmaker Shad Ali, who is currently working on his big comeback venture, approached him to star in his next, Shahid at first was all ears, but appears to have done the disappearing act, giving the Jhoom Barabar Jhoom director sleepless nights. Well, actually, Shahid should consider it, since if nothing else, both have a ticket to Hollywood in common.